Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back for another video. As always, a free way you can support the channel. Smash up that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you had for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Otherwise, let's go ahead and dive right on into it. So what am I looking at here? I'm looking at what I've been looking at for quite a while. Bitcoin seems to be leading the way. It's Bitcoin season. You know, we've talked about this. It's Bitcoin season. Then after that, it'll be Ethereum and Litecoin, and then major alts, and and then we'll maybe have a blow off top for Bitcoin, and then full blown alt season and all of that. And so here's what I want to talk about today, really quick. I want to compare this time to late November, early to mid December of 2020. I'm getting December 2020 vibes right now, which means that your time is short. And so I hope that if you've been watching my channel for a while now, you can trust me in saying that, when I think things are going to go up, I will tell you that I think things are going to go up. And when I think they're going to be flat, like September, I will tell you that they're going to be flat. And I don't care if you call me a FUD spreader or all of that. I did get some accusations of like, why are you spreading this FUD? And then September 7th came and Bitcoin had a $10,000 red candle. And yeah, September was flat. October, I told you, was going to be a good month in October so far. How far are we up? We're $18,000 up right now. October has been a great month. November is going to be better. And then I think December is going to have its blow off top. But right now, like I said, I'm getting December of 2020 vibes. So what do I mean by that? I shared this chart on my TikTok in a video. So I shared it on Twitter, on YouTube even, and on Instagram. But this chart, you can see, look at this bar up here. So if you see light blue on this chart, what that means is it's mostly retail. Mostly people like me and you, mostly small fish, are accumulating in their small wallets. And you see a lot of blue around the peaks. And that's just how it works. We tend to buy at the wrong time. But then when you see a lot of red or dark orange, that means that whales or many groups of all sizes are accumulating. And so the smart money is putting money in. And generally what happens after the smart money puts money in is that Bitcoin goes much higher. So we saw this light blue that should have been a warning sign to us. I mean, I don't remember looking at this chart in particular at $64,900 when it peaked out there in April. But you see, I mean, there was a lot of light blue even on the way down. People were waiting for a shakeout, and then that shakeout finally came on July 20th, which I called. And then we saw, more like middle of the chart, but really, some darker as well. And then we saw some lighter, wanted to see how September closed. But right now we are seeing more orange, and here's what I am expecting is happening today, because this chart is 3 days old. I expect if we were to see an updated chart from Ecoinometrics on Twitter about this, that we would start seeing some red. And so remember, here's December of 2020. Not so sure. Bitcoin's at $12,000. Looks like a lot of blue, a lot of neutral, and then things are heating up, and we're about to break that all-time high. And you see a lot of red there. And here's what I'm saying. This right here, if you're seeing where my mouse is what this is becoming. And again, just like in December of 2020, again, it's around this point where we are about to break an all-time high. And we are about to break that all-time high. When? I've been saying early November, but it's possible. It's very much possible this month. And I know some people who are saying this month Bitcoin will break its all-time high. But I wanted to compare again the charts here. Here's December of 2020. So we flirted with that. I think we touched $20,000 on November 30th of 2020. And then look at this range here. We're just within range, 19,000. And then there was a point when it got down to in the $17,000 area. I remember that very well, just kind of thinking like, man, is this it? I was hesitant because I still had some more money to put in from the equity in my home. And I was hesitant. Should I put it in? Is now the time, or is it going to go lower? The same question that I get all the time. And I remember kicking myself because after that, we climbed 18,000, 19,000, and then look at this green candle right here. And once we broke through $20,000, it was over. Okay. We were off to the races, and we doubled the price in within a span of 22 days. So, I mean, massive green candle. We never looked back. We crossed $20,000 one time. It's possible that we are going to cross $20,000 one time again, or sorry, not $20,000. Forgive me for that. $64,900. We might cross that one time. You know, it's one of these things where it's like, you always expect, you know, we crossed $30,000. Did we cross 30,000 for the last time? And when we crossed it on January 1st or 2nd like that. Well, we ended up crossing $30,000 in July. So yes, we did cross that again. But I remember when we were above $50,000 earlier this year, there were people saying that we crossed $50,000 for the last time. And then lo and behold, we did not cross. We crossed $50,000 plenty of times between then and now. And, you know, we might even cross $50,000 in the bear market. But I mean, for the remainder of this run, it might be a one-time cross. And so how much time do you have before we cross that and don't look back until we peak? Well, here we are. Today, you know, Friday, we got up to a little under $63,000. And then we've just been ranging. You know, we went down to $59,000 yesterday, got a little bit under $60,000 today, and a whale scooped that up immediately. All right, I had to work that out behind the scenes. I'm probably going to edit that. I'm assuming I'm going to edit that out unless I forget, like I sometimes do. But look at what happened. We got under $60,000. And then you see this activity. This is over 20 minutes, 5 impressive green candles. What's happening here? This is whale activity, okay? And so what's the smart money doing right now? They are looking for an opportunity to get in. Now, they're not looking for an opportunity to get in for long-term gains. I want to be clear about that. There is no long-term purchasing. There's very little long-term purchasing by whales at this moment. But what I am seeing is, if you see Bitcoin under $60,000, and I think this is going to happen for the next several days, then that's going to be your only opportunity to buy, okay? Because whales will come in and buy that up immediately. And this is what happened. That the only logical explanation for this, 25 minutes of buying activity right here is whale accumulation. That there's no other explanation for that. For it to go up that quickly. I mean, it was bleeding all morning, slowly going down, and then whale comes in and buys it up. Maybe we'll go back a little bit below $60,000 again. This is the price point where whales are going to get in. Especially, I'm sure that there were probably some other whales waiting for it to go even lower, but nope, one whale came in. I'm going to buy this sub $60,000 Bitcoin. Thank you very much. And so they're competitive with each other. They're greedy. They want the best deal, but they don't want to miss out on the best deal as well. So we see this go under $60,000 again. I expect 25 more minutes of impressive green candles. And so what am I saying here? I'm saying that your opportunities to buy in are going to be slim. Now is a perfectly fine time at $61,800. Now is a perfectly fine time to buy in. The downside, the waiting for the perfect dip, you're not going to find a good price much lower than this moving forward. And your time is limited. So I want to be clear about this, okay, guys? You've trusted me for this long. For those of you who've been watching me for a while, thank you so much for trusting me for this long. I will be honest with you when I think it's time to sell. Even though I have no intention of selling my Bitcoin, I will be honest with you when I think it's time to sell. Now, I'm going to be honest with you in telling you that now is a good time it's a very good time to buy. There is very little downward movement left in this run, and the upward movement is going to blow your minds. And so take that for how you will. All right. This is not financial advice. Do your own research before investing your hard-earned money. But looking at the comparisons between now and 2020, you have probably 10 days left. At most, you have at most 10 days left before you will have missed out on your buying opportunity. And so do with that what you will. It's an exciting time to be a cryptocurrency holder. And I cannot wait for these next 60 days to take place. 65 days, 70 days, however long it takes. Buckle up. It's going to be a wild ride. So Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. That's all I have for today. I will be live later today. I've got a busy day in front of me, but let me know what you think in the comment sections. And as always, and I hope you have a great week, great rest of your week, great work week, whatever you're doing, however you may be doing it. I hope you have a great day. Have a good one. Peace.